Mr. Speaker, this is a serious issue that affects the lives of everyday people. Canadians of Chinese descent have been targeted for abuse in their own country, including right under the nose of the Prime Minister. There have been police stations set up by a foreign government in our country. He's done absolutely nothing about it. We need to know why it is he's done nothing about it. Can he tell us how many diplomats from the Chinese embassy and consulate has he expelled since learning about these police stations? How many?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Speaker, the selective partisan memory of the Leader of the Opposition is quite openly on display right now. It was just a few months ago where they were criticizing me for standing up directly to President Xi Jinping as I talked about the impacts of foreign interference in our government, in our country. I will continue to ensure that we're holding to account anyone who engages in illegal actions in Canada, including in foreign interference. We have never hesitated to take action where and when necessary, and we will continue to.
Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
He won't answer how many diplomats he's kicked out because the answer is zero. Even as they open police stations in our country, he won't answer that question. He won't answer whether there are members of his existing cabinet and caucus who've been implicated in foreign interference. He won't answer whether his staff has been briefed about that interference. He won't answer even whether his party received illegal money directly from the foreign dictatorship in Beijing. He won't answer any of these questions, which is exactly why we need an independent inquiry that can compel his testimony. Will he call it now?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the excessive partisanship we're seeing and this issue that is extremely serious and extremely important to Canadians is exactly why we have chosen to appoint an independent expert to make the determination on how we can best reassure Canadians and ensure that our government and our institutions are doing everything to protect our democracy. That is exactly what we are doing. And we have seen experts say a public inquiry is necessary. We've seen other experts say it wouldn't get to the truth. That's why an independent expert will make that determination.
Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
He's blocking a public inquiry which would compel him to give answers. His members are blocking an investigation here at Parliament. He won't answer questions on the floor of the House of Commons. He's even got a bill that would allow him to censor the internet. It's almost as if he admires the basic Chinese communist dictatorship. Will he tell us, does he still admire the basic Chinese communist dictatorship as he so profusely said he did several years ago? Yes or no?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, we're clearly seeing once again that the Leader of the Opposition is simply not serious in his approach in reassuring Canadians about institutions, about our democracy, about the integrity of our elections. That is why, Mr. Speaker, we are proposing significant and serious steps and mechanisms to make sure that independently and with expert advice, the right answers are being sought and the right answers are being shared with Canadians. That is not our answers. Those are not their answers. It is answers determined by independent panels of experts tasked with protecting our democracy.